Nuances of the 20th century, we see a lot of lingering problems from previous times that have come to play in this century. And one of the main issues that I see and my partner sees is the issue of mental illnesses among teens. So basically, there were a lot of teens back in the day that also had mental illnesses, but now, because of the 20th century and because of social media, because of all these other platforms that we can we speak up and we say, oh yeah, these teens are suffering with mental illnesses. And what me and my partner decided to do is we decided to create this campaign called Timely Teens. Now, Timely Teens is a campaign that basically deals with teenagers, but teenagers who have anxiety and depression and how to help them cope with that. And we established a platform that could be that could benefit widely, like benefit like everyone. But this platform is basically yoga. And yoga is known, it was known since ever since ancient times to be helpful and to help benefit the body and the mind, relating to helping solve a lot of cardiac events and helping calm the body mentally. So the thing with this is that we decided to take that already known knowledge and put it with other knowledge that we've seen so far. And one of the main things was a New York Times article that had a 13-year-old runaway girl who decided that she wanted to run away because of some mental illnesses like depression that she faced. And the only way to help her cope with that depression was through self-harm. And that's something that we didn't want. We wanted people to have a more positive impact and a more positive way to cope. So the way that we thought was through yoga. And yoga really helps because it helps calm the body and the mind. So what my campaign called Timely Teens is going to do, me and my partner are going to set up together to work together and help host yoga sessions to people who have anxiety and depression. Thank you.
Hello, my name is Erin Morgan, and I'm here today to tell you about my global problem. Young adults suffer from disorders such as depression and anxiety that are ignored or even seen as taboo to speak about. This has caused a spike of deaths in teens from unnatural causes. For this reason, my partner and I have decided to create the Timely Teens campaign. Not only did we think that our name was a good use for alliteration, but we used this name because it was to help people, well, teens specifically, who are struggling in the dark. We're using our time to help solve their problems. So we thought that fit. Our research question asks us, to what extent can our campaign host yoga sessions in order to manage young adult depression and anxiety rates? For our item, we have chosen a yoga mat. Our reasoning for this item was because it seemed to fit with what our campaign was all about, yoga therapy. It is important as it is a symbol to what one small item you can buy from Walmart or the dollar store can do to make a vast difference worldwide. Researchers found that between 2008 and 2018, the suicide rate among 13 and 14-year-olds nationwide more than doubled, from roughly 2 deaths per 100,000 teens in 2008 to 5 per 100,000 a decade later. As it is common sense, that is absolutely devastating. With the suicide rate climbing, almost nothing has been done to prevent it. Having the suicide hotline number printed on the back of our IDs has almost zero effect on who really needs help. It's, usually overlooked, and not taken seriously. With Timely Teens, we strive to decrease these rates nationwide and in the near future, globally. By hosting yoga sessions targeted toward young audiences, we hope to promote an environment for them physically, emotionally, and psychologically. From my research, I've learned that other than physical benefits, yoga helps increase mental energy and positive feelings, and decrease negative feelings of aggressiveness, depression, and anxiety. One of my organizations, the International Association of Yoga Therapists, or for short, IAYT, aims to treat these kind of problems. To IAYT, yoga is routinely considered in settings around the world as a therapeutic option for physical health, emotional well-being, mental balance, and spiritual conscience. Our campaign not only teaches this kind of therapy, but promotes it to be an option as common as going to your scheduled doctor visits. Thank you for your time.